What's up, guys? This is Dwight here from Retro Crypto. Got a new look going on right now. I'm pretty sure you see it. Bam! You know what I mean? Yeah, Death Star with the Bitcoin on it. Yeah, I love Star Wars. But before we get going with this video, make sure you hit that like button. Next, make sure you subscribe. I appreciate it so much, and YouTube appreciates it. They'll send me more traffic the more likes I get and the more subscriptions I get. Also, you'll be notified whenever I upload new videos. Now, with that said, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy out there on the internet who loves cryptocurrency. It's essential that you do your own research. Trust nobody on the web until you do your own research. People do not always have your best interests at heart. Trust me, I learned the long way, the hard way. Sorry, the long way. Well, long and hard way, honestly. All right, so let's take a look at today here. It's beautiful. I see green everywhere. Let's see. HEX. I was looking for HEX, couldn't find it. And I was like, oh, it's down 6.6%. I'll take it. Terra Luna is literally on a tear. We're going to talk about that. HBAR. We're going to talk about HBAR. I want you guys to put that in your radar. I have a coworker of mine that keeps bringing it up, and he's a noob, but he actually made me feel good about myself. I'm sure a lot of you guys out there are in the same situation as me. You talk about crypto to people for hours on end, and you're like, you talk to them a month later, 2 months later, and they did nothing. They didn't research anything. They didn't follow any of your advice. They're still talking about Shiba Inu. They're not learning. They're not, but they are. Every time they see you, they want to talk about it. But this individual, he impressed the hell out of me. And if he's watching this, thank you. It made me feel vindicated that, because I literally talk about it for hours on end to people and tell them everything that I know. But this individual did listen, and his knowledge as he's talking about HBAR, and I was like, I need to take a second look at HBAR. But anyway, just wanted to throw that out there. But yeah, today is looking awesome. My Christmas gift early. I'm moving into 2022 with confidence. Just remember, guys, this was probably going to be the parabolic run. So make sure you have your exit plan established. I've already established mine. That's not really 100% truthful. I am establishing it as we're speaking. But make sure that you have your exit plan set in place. If you're a trader, be extra careful. If you're an investor, as long as you stick with stuff you love, you know it's going to be here 3, 5, 10 years, you're good to go. But anyway, let's keep moving. All right, let's take a quick look at the market overall. We're going to be using Coin Paprika. You know why? Because I hate CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap does not list the actual caps, and they're not honest. They lie. Coin Paprika actually has HEX in number 4 spot today, which is pretty impressive. HEX has been on a tear lately before the market kicked off. But remember, HEX always does a pullback when the market takes off. So just stay true to HEX, and HEX will stay true to you. Bitcoin today is at 48,744. Ethereum's at 3,971. It's just a good day. It's a good day. I see a lot of green, a lot of opportunity. Yeah, just opportunity everywhere as I scroll down through here. But all right, so let's keep moving forward here. All right, Terra Luna. I actually had the opportunity. I was late into Terra Luna, but I brought into Terra Luna at $31. I made a little note here. It was like $31.13 when I brought into Terra Luna. It's doing an awesome tear, and it's shooting straight up to $95. Now, Terra Luna is the one that I have. I'm going to hodl this one, and I'm going to hodl hard because Terra Luna has the UST coin, which can be staked on Anchor Protocol at a 20% interest rate. So this is part of my exit plan because the US dollar is in trouble, in my opinion, because of they keep making more. They keep printing more, so it's losing its value. Inflation's out of control. So my exit plan is to go into a large portion of UST, stake it on Anchor Protocol, gain 20%, hopefully offset the inflation that's happening. Remember, your money in the bank's losing value right now. It's not like it used to be. But Terra Luna's on a tear. There were some pretty high, lofty predictions for its value, and I'm seeing it happen. So this is actually going to be around with me for the long haul. Right now, the 20-day moving average, the 20, the 50 are right where they should be. That will be this purple right here and this green here. The orange is the 100-day moving average, which just crossed over the 200-day moving average, which is really good. So everything's in order you want to see it in right now, and it's looking very healthy. Please keep Terra Luna in your radar, and I suggest you pick up some. Wait for a dip, though. You're going to need a pullback at this point because now you're buying it when it's already ripping and roaring, but, you know, sometimes it keeps going. That's a choice that you have to make. And I'm probably going to be doing that today with another crypto, and I'll explain to you why. RSI also is on a very heavily overbought right now, so you want to keep that in mind too. So you probably want to you don't want to buy it till it does a pullback. The MACD right here, let me move this out of the way. MACD has it in the it is in a bullish range right now. All right, so that's where the Terra Luna, keep that in your radar, guys. HEX, you know I love my HEX. I go to bed, I dream about HEX. I wake up, I dream about HEX. I love HEX. I love the project. I love the concept, and I love my profits. My profits are off the hook with HEX. Now, with HEX here, there was a line. I drew this little yellow line in my previous video, and this is a resistance right here. And it did cross over that resistance at, I don't know, about 28, 29 cents. It did cross over that resistance, but right now it's pulling back to that resistance, and now it's butting up against it again. So it has me a little concerned, but we'll have to wait and see. Actually, I'm not concerned because I know HEX is going to be just fine. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, it is butting up against that resistance, so we could see a little bit of pullback while the market's moving up. But anything can happen in the crypto world. It could turn around and shoot up to 50 cents tomorrow. But you can't go wrong with HEX, guys. You just can't go wrong. Let's look at the moving average for HEX currently. Now, I had this set up for the 2-hour, by the way. 20-day, the 50-day, and the 100-day, and the 200-day are all the way that it should look like here. There's no crossing. So that looks very healthy right there, and they're on the order they should be. RSI is pretty flat right now, so there's not a lot of buying or selling. It's pretty it's a safe point to buy, to tell you the truth. And looks like right now we're in a little bit of a bearish pullback, like I said, with Bitcoin, with HEX. So yeah, you pick some up today if you haven't gotten it yet. It's a safe call, but it is butting up against this resistance, so I really don't know what it's going to do. We're going to have to wait and see. All right. Now, I was messing around as usual. I'm always looking for more information. Every time I wake up in the morning, I just do searches. And I found a pretty cool site. It's called PulseChain.online, O-N-L. I guess that means online. But this is a news page set up for PulseChain. So there's a plethora of information in here. Like, depending on how much knowledge you have, it may be super valuable or it may not be that valuable at all. But it's still worth a look. And to pass it on to guys who maybe don't know as much as you. Oh, it's pretty cool. They got the Staker app on here. By the way, the HEX, the HEX Staker app, I love it. I live by it. So if you're not using it yet with your stakes, you want to look at the Staker app. It's really awesome, guys. But yeah, you just use this page here. I just thought this is cool. Anyway, let's keep it rolling. Cardano. You guys know I love Cardano. I am so loyal to Cardano. If you ever listen to Charles Hoskinson's AMAs, you will understand why. Cardano's on a little bit of a tear because I don't want to call it a tear, but it's moving in the right direction. Put it like that. Right now, it looks like we're got a red candle here, but got up as high as 36 cents. Now it's pulled back to 33 cents, 33 cents, $1.33. But yeah, Cardano right now is looking on the Bollinger Bands. It's definitely on the overbought side. So I wouldn't buy it now if you've been waiting to get in. You want to wait till it does a dip or a pullback. Let's see what the moving averages will look like. Moving averages are okay. Well, you do have a 20-day moving average creeping up on that 200-day moving averages, which is good. You want to get above that 200-day moving average, and the 50-day moving average and the 100-day moving average looks like they're tied in a tug of war. But I do like this 20-day moving average creeping up on that 200-day moving average. So I am excited about that. RSI definitely on the overbought side. MACD has it hardcore bullish right now. So that means something to me also. It is bullish on the MACD. But yeah, Cardano is It's coming, guys. Whenever you have so many people talking so negative about something, and then so many other people saying, "Why are you bullying us?" That should tell you something. It's almost like the crypto world treats Cardano like the traditional banking system treats Bitcoin, if that makes any sense as a correlation there. But it really it's so similar. If you listen to Charles Hawkins' AMAs, you will understand. Cardano is going to be huge, guys, and I hope you're not going to be left behind. You need to get on this train and learn as much as you can, as quick as you can. But there's still time. All right. Uh, Jump forward here. Twitter. If you're not on Twitter, you need to get on Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, I have a link on here. I also have a link to my Facebook page on here. I would appreciate it if you follow both of those because I'm always tweeting something in my Facebook page. Just to remind you when the video's uploaded. And there's also a Telegram page. You should be on Telegram. All these places, well, especially Twitter and Telegram, they're the mecca for cryptocurrency knowledge. And Discord, but I get frustrated with Discord. But right here, Rick McCracken, he's actually a Cardano OG. Nobody would argue that. He actually posted something in about World Mobile Token today in Muesli Swap. This is kind of cool. Currently, WMT token is trading on Muesli Swap team at 1 to 1.05. Whatever. You see what it says. But anyway, I saw that and I was like, wait a minute, McCracken. I did a video on that a little while back, and it was going for, where is it? I'm gonna hit play on this for a second, guys. Price. I don't think anybody actually one World Mobile. There it is. But I did a video, and it was at 0.615. So that was on December 6th. So then I'm like, all right, you know what? I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for Sundaeswap, and I'm getting frustrated waiting for them. And I've been said it before, so I was like, I'm gonna start looking at these other projects on this Muesli Swap, and I understand how it works now. I did it incorrectly the first time around. It's really not that bad. The fees aren't as crazy as I thought they were. I just did it wrong. But I was like, let me look at this Pavia. And it's going for 0.062 of a ADA, which is 1.33. So I don't know, it's like 10 cents or something like that, or less. But I went to their website and I'm like, oh wow, this is nice. And I'm like, okay, we got a metaverse going on here. And I was like, really caught my eye. I was like, all right, so I'm gonna buy some today. And I'm planning on doing a lot more research in these projects in here. So I don't know what you're doing, but what I'm doing is I am focusing. I'm done waiting for Sundaeswap. I'm done. When you come out, great. I know it's going to work. I know it's the best thing since sliced bread. But I'll settle for crackers today and get fed. Because right now I'm hungry and Sundaeswap's starving me. So I'm going to be doing a lot of research today on these projects in here. And I suggest you do the same. Ooh, X-Ray token. 0.19 ADA. I'm gonna do some math real quick, guys, because if I do this math, it might just blow my mind. Because if you remember, I staked with them and I got rewarded a lot. So let's do that by 2,000. Ooh, so that's like 380. Oh yes. That was a good play with X-Ray token. By the way, guys, if you go back to my other videos, you'll see. I'm so glad I staked with them and. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. If you just backtrack, you'll see it. It's actually Ray Network. And you understand what I'm talking about because you can still stake with them. And then they will reward you with X-Ray tokens. And it's relatively easy to do. And I'm very happy with the price I'm getting for it. Very happy. All right, moving forward. Let's jump past this. World Mobile Token. All right, we did that. All right, HBAR. I don't know a lot about HBAR. My knowledge is very limited. I was looking around at it the other day, looking into it. It looks. I got the feeling it's a second layer blockchain. And what they do is they basically are ensuring the speed. But I've been hearing a lot about it, and with cryptocurrency, if you don't know, you can become very overwhelmed trying to keep up with the markets because there's so many projects out there. But HBAR is a legit player. They were legit during the bear market when nobody cared about cryptocurrency. I used to hear it all the time. I'm talking 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago. Yeah. So I am going to start paying attention to their price action because even if they aren't one of the ones that stick around after this bull market, people know about them. And there's a lot of projects out there that are awesome, but their marketing has sucked. The public awareness isn't there. Believe it or not, Cardano suffered from that, and that is part of the stigma that Cardano has to this day, because their public awareness, they weren't trying to sell it on people; they were trying to build something that worked. So, but yeah, I'm going to be watching HBAR closely. I suggest you guys start to watch HBAR closely. Just a tip: if you've been in the industry at all, you know the name. So, okay, Cointracker. I use Cointracker for my taxes. I suggest you guys pay your taxes this year. I'm not an accountant, not a financial advisor. I'm just a U.S. citizen that doesn't want to go to prison. So I use Cointracker. It's relatively inexpensive. Well, it's not cheap either. It's like $100 for a basic plan, and then you may have to up it to the $300 plan depending on how many transactions you make. But the initial one is actually free. So you guys want? I might put a link in here. It is an affiliate link. I think I get $10. So with $10, I can, I don't know, get a better camera. But yeah, so I'm gonna have a link in there if you're interested. But this is who I use, and this is who I trust. And we're gonna jump forward into the news. I saw some cool news today that really excited me. El Salvador buys 21 bitcoins on the 21st day of last month of 21st year of 21st century. In announcing a purchase on Twitter, President Nayib Bukele also noted that the country's land area is 21,000 square kilometers. El Salvador bought 21 bitcoins to mark the 21st day, blah, blah, blah. Same thing I just said. Bukele said he made the purchase at 212121 and pointed out that El Salvador's land area is 21,000 square kilometers. The president posted a screenshot of the transaction totaling just over 1 million, saying it got the receipt. Before the purchase, El Salvador held 1120 bitcoins in its treasury. Reuters reported on October 27th, which would bring its total down to 1141 bitcoins. In plans to buy another 500 million worth for the world's biggest cryptocurrency by market value, funded by the issuance of 1 billion worth of tokenized bonds. El Salvador in September became the only country to use Bitcoin as legal tender. The president also plans to create a Bitcoin city where residents won't have to pay taxes. So there you go, guys. Huge news. Very interesting news there. El Salvador, the president there is very smart. The U.S. is sleeping. They're finally waking up. Part of the problem with the U.S. is with the government. They're old. Sorry. And the young, times change, and you have to change with them. All right, next one. This is a real quick thing here. I'm not into NFTs. Have I made money with NFTs? Yes, but there's some flaws in my opinion. So I'm just going to read this real quick thing here. A tweet thread last week, the digital artist Louise Van Berle said she discovered 132 instances of her artwork being minted as NFTs on a marketplace OpenSea, all without her permission. I was always concerned about that with NFTs because they're JPEGs. You can copy paste them. People can play all kinds of games. And I'm sure the technology is going to expand. They'll put whatever ways to stop the counterfeiting, but it's a problem, and I think this problem is going to grow exponentially as time goes on. So just be careful, guys. If you're in the NFT games, make sure you're buying legitimate NFTs. I hate to see you get burnt. All right, and last but not least, I've been dollar cost averaging into Decentraland, Sand, Cardano every day, and I'm about to add one more to it, and it's Polkadot. These projects, I can go to sleep knowing that in 5 years they're going to be around. So I've been using Voyager app. Voyager app has a very good reoccurring purchase plan. And if there is a fee involved, I can't tell. It says conviction free. So anyway, Voyager app is awesome, guys. I suggest you take a look at it. I'll put a link. They're affiliate. I'm an affiliate. I use them. I love it. And I have a link in here for you guys to click on if you want to support the channel. But even if you don't want to support the channel, I really suggest you look into the Voyager app. I really like it that much, actually. It's so user-friendly, and it's excellent for guys who have limited knowledge of cryptocurrency. And is that last but not least? Yes, that's everything. Wow, I'm like a blabbermouth today. I'm feeling good. It's kind of hard not to feel good when you see all this green bouncing around. But yeah, so with all that said, please make sure you hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. I'm just playing. And also make sure you subscribe to the channel. And until next time, stay happy, stay blessed, and most of all, cha-ching, stay profitable.